everybody, I'm Cheryl Hamilton, and today I'm going to show you how to make a big box. Okay, it's a pretty big size, and here's the lid, comes off real easily, holds a bunch of stuff. And the reason I came up with this box is I needed kind of a big one to fit our bows that I've been making. They're in the new holiday catalog. This is called Take a Bow or Take a Bow, and it's just, these are really neat because it's one die cut that fits exactly on a 6x6 sheet of designer series paper, and you cut two of them and you make a pretty bow. Here's another one I have right here. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how to make this cute box. Well, before I get started, I want to show you how I picked the base color for my box. And I'm using Take a Bow designer series paper. It's a 6x6, and it has your regular Christmas colors, you know, the reds and greens, really pretty. Okay, so you could do, I guess, garden green, granny apple green, and real red are the main colors in here. So, of course, I didn't do that. I'm picking shaded spruce. You start by cutting two pieces of 8 1/16 by 8 1/16 square, and I'm using shaded spruce cardstock. And then you score it at 3/4 inch and 1.5 inches on all four sides. Okay, next you're gonna just fold and burnish it at the score lines. And next you're going to cut out a lot of these corners, and I'll show you how I'm doing it. Let me see. First, I'm going to see how it has two squares right there. I'm going to cut out the two squares, and I'm cutting this part at an angle just to make it fit nicer. Same here. I'm going to cut this I'm cutting off this little square, just one square, and I'm going to cut it at an angle. And then this tab, I hope you can keep up with this. I think so. So you can stare at this or freeze the video here if you want. You're doing all four corners like this. So there's two squares and one square. And then this is going to be a little tab. And I'm just making it so it fits really nicely by notching things. So I'll do the other side. First removing that one, then I'm going to remove this square. Okay, and then I'm going to do the opposite side. You have to do this to two of these big square pieces. So one's going to be for the bottom of the box and one's going to be the lid. So if you're doing this along with me, just pause the video until you catch up, and you're going to definitely be able to do this. Okay, so that's what you want your box top and the bottom to look like. I'm going to use Tombow glue, and you could also use tear and tape to do this. But first thing I'm going to do is place a little bit of glue on these tabs, and then I'm just folding it in so the tabs are on the inside. Try to make it real nice and straight right there. and just hold it for a few seconds. Okay, then I'll do the other side. Just know, pay attention to which side you're putting the glue on. You're kind of putting it on the outside because you want the tab to go in like this. So go ahead and fold it and look at it before you put the glue down, because I've made that mistake a few times. Put it on the wrong side, but you want it to be hidden. Okay, once you have that, those are stuck pretty well, you're going to fold these down. And this is making a nice secure box. I could have done it and just cut it off right here, but I'm trying to make it so it lasts a long time. Years and years. So I don't think you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting it on the inside. Just putting some glue, and then I'm going to fold it down like this. And to get the glue spread out really well, I'm using my bone folder. And that helps it to lay really flat and just get it all spread out really nicely. You're just doing that to all four sides. Well, now I'm done with my top and my bottom. And next step is to cut 2 pieces of shaded spruce. I've cut these 10 7/8 inches by 5.5. And with it in this position, in landscape position, I've scored it at 1/2 and at 5.5 on both pieces. Okay, and then I've also cut designer series paper to fit the 4 sides, and so I've cut 4 of these at 4 3/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to glue all of them onto these, centering them. So you see, you want it, you know, they're not quite square, so just before you stick it down, make sure it's going to work. And I like the polka dots. It's pretty. I guess I could alternate, but no, I like the red. Okay, and then I'm going to take and fold them and crease it real well with your bone folder. This really helps a lot using a bone folder because it just makes everything turn out better, cards and boxes. Okay, and now I'm going to glue it together. You could definitely use tear and tape here, but I'm just since I have my Tombow glue out, I'm just going to use this. It will work really well, but okay, think about this. So obviously you don't want to do the two small sides together. You're going to glue this to this. Just make sure it lines up kind of perfectly. I'm pressing it down so they both are lining up, you know, exactly right. Just give it a few seconds, and then I'm going to put glue on this part here and stick it all together. Okay, now I'm gonna make this work to be a box, and so I'm gonna put some glue all along the inside here. I'm gonna take this and kind of squish it so that it'll go inside. This glue is so great, it'll stick once it dries. It's really strong. Okay, here it goes. Putting it in there, and I'm going to use my bone folder again to make it flat and to make all the glue spread around so that it'll stick really well. Okay, I think that's it. Look at this. Okay, so I've got the bottom there. My top fits just perfectly over it, so it's snug, but it fits really well. Isn't that cute? And you could definitely cut more designer series paper for the top. This is pretty, something like that. But I'm just going for the bow to show those off. Okay, so there you go. I hope you guys enjoy making this box. It's going to fit lots of things, or you could store about 5 bows in there probably for the next year. And thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my videos and like them and share them. Okay, thanks so much. Aloha.